Do you have neighbors who go all out with their holiday decorations? If you've ever felt like it gets tougher each year to keep up with the Joneses, you're not alone, because a new study shows that 3 in 5 millennials feel it is important to have the best decorations in the neighborhood. And we believe those numbers. Just check out this house in Jeff's neck of the woods. I've been there. It's fabulous. It's called the Gingerbread House. And it's competing in a TV competition called the Great Christmas Light Fight. And not to be part of the statistic, but my house. Yes. I can't take credit. It's all my husband. It's starting to look pretty good this year too. We've begun. Here's a look at our decorations. Okay, we're just very classic.
Oh, it's very classic, very gingerbread house-ish.
Look at the tree.
The tree is fabulous. The elves. Now that's the best part. My husband made a sign that hangs from one side of the neighborhood to the other side of the neighborhood. I'll go back to that in a bit. Yes, I will.
Wait, he has a street sign?
I will tell you about the street sign.
Too?
There's the Grinch as well. But
he hung that?
I will tell you about the street sign, but first, we're going to get back to the street sign. And if all of this sounds like the plot of a movie, it is, because the new Eddie Murphy movie, Candy Cane Lane, is all about this, and it is based, you guys, on a real neighborhood in El Segundo, California. So is decorating important to all of you, specifically doing it bigger than your neighbors?
Before we get to the neighbors, I will say, you know, my kiddos are in school in LA, and they live in El Segundo, so I've experienced the El Segundo Christmas regularly.
Shout out.
Shout out. I think we might have some pictures of that. Maybe not.
No,
oh, there we go. Oh, yeah. So I mean, now looking at Sam's house, I'm like, these are this is how the street looked. I mean, they blocked the streets off, and everybody's walking around. People have Christmas movies playing in their front yard. Like that's Elijah. Elijah's 6'1" now. Yes.
Wow.
So, yeah, I mean, it is kind of like, and I mean, they do it big for Halloween too.
But the whole neighborhood participates, and so does ours.
Yes.
So to be honest, nobody, like my husband decorated our neighbor's house. Shout out to Chandler.
That's amazing. Shout out to your husband.
It's shout out to Mark.
Yes.
There's no competition in our neighborhood, but literally every house does it, and a lot of houses make signs.
Yes.
So Mark's sign, if we can reveal it, he used PVC pipes, foam core, and glitter and lights, and he hung that. He stood on top of a semi-truck. So
what?
Yeah, and he hung it with. He hung it with Chandler.
Evil Knievel? Yeah. Yes.
Yeah, it's amazing.
He dropped in from a helicopter. I feel like she's brushing over her husband.
No, he is a Jewish man that loves to decorate. We have many menorahs inside the house, but he loves to decorate.
I will say this, and I want to hear what you have to say, Erica. The only thing that Sam said that's erroneous is she was like, there's not a competition in my neighborhood. Yeah, there is.
Yeah,
okay? Because it doesn't matter if the other person knows I am in competition with the person across the way and they don't know I exist.
Al's right. You don't believe that in keeping up with the Joneses because you are the Joneses.
That's a good point.
That's why you don't see it.
That's a good point.
That's the thing. It's never the Joneses who are like, let me keep up with the Smiths.
It's the Marks. It's the Marks.
Exactly.
It's the Marks.
Exactly.
Now, and you love a good light.
I gotta be out. I keep it up all year round. All my lights in the back are tightly wrapped. I want it clean and neat. But Mark's take is just so artistic. But I have to say, as a Jewish person, and Mark's Jewish, Santa never came to our house. Okay.
Right.
And so we really like to overdo the lights because we didn't have it as kids. And it just glows.
I mean, it's so
it glows.
So beautiful. And I will say this: I'm sure Mark is very uncomfortable with all the talk about him today. But if you think about what a flex it is, Sam's like, oh, there's no competition. When he's talking to other neighbors and they're like, oh, we like your house, we like that house too, and he's like, I did that one too.
Yeah.
That is the biggest flex. And then you just turn and just slowly shut your door. You don't even say bye to the person. Like, that is such a flex.
Shout out,
Shout out to Mark. What a job this year.
Stunning.